course, we weren't actually causing trouble. We were getting ready to go on an adventure. We were going to shoot seals with a camera, not a gun, at Horsey Gap. And of course, sunrise is always best when you're on the way to do something completely different and there's nothing really around. So we had to stop in some random field because sun and fog. And after a couple of snaps, we headed to Horsey Gap with one thing in mind. As soon as we get past this guy anyway.
Mind your focus. No. Okay.
You ready? Or you want me to wait?
Nah, you're good.
No,
you go when you need to go because we'd rather get.
Yeah, fuck it.
You went in the bush.
Pretty mental. Chicken oriental.
Oh my word, what a trip. Oh. Seals are majestic and I can't put into words how special that was. A big thank you to Drew, Cameron and Richard. I will pop their Instagrams just here for you all to go and follow them. I'm speechless. I really am speechless at the images that I got. Not only was that the first time that I've been and taken images of seals, but it was also phenomenal because it was the first time of using a new lens. The Sigma 150 to 600mm is unbelievable. I love it. I absolutely love it. And not only that, I also had the Teleconverter, the 1.4. That takes the lens from a 600mm light at the long end all the way up to 840mm. So as much as it looks like I'm really close to those seals, I'm well away. Like, yeah, it's I can't even explain what a feeling it is to get an image like this. A seal pup just poking its head up, checking if everything's okay. Like, absolutely wonderful. And an image like this was my first image of the day, water throwing itself over the top of a seal, and that is taken from the top of the dunes. I was absolutely miles away from that seal at that time of that photo, but the Sigma 150 to 600 with that teleconverter meant that I was right there with it. And to be able to say that I've seen seal pups at this age just sleeping on the beach, waking up, checking that their mum's around, going back to sleep, it's just breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Now, what have I learnt on this trip? There's 3 really big things that I've learned. Number 1 is that for wildlife, as much as people tell you gear doesn't matter, it really does. Now, I'm used to a 70 to 200. That's, a third of the reach. You can't crop that much and get a good image. So in wildlife, gear really does matter. Something else I learned is about the teleconverters, and that the initial trying to focus on a moving object is sometimes difficult, and it's not quite as snappy as without the teleconverter. And I think the biggest thing that I learned is actually when you're going to shoot wildlife, and especially endangered species or species that are protected, that going along with people that know the rules and know what you should and shouldn't do is massively important. I can imagine people getting carried away and getting too close because they want to get that shot, but it's not about images, it's about connecting with nature, but doing that in a way that doesn't disturb nature. So a massive thank you to Richard, to Cameron and Drew, who, well, just teach me something new every day. I'll leave you with a few images from the day, but as always, keep learning.